It took around an hour between Israeli forces arresting 58-year-old Palestinian Ayman Abed and returning his lifeless body to his family.
I held his face like this and I felt a swelling behind his ear. I looked and there were blue marks there, very blue, and on his nose as well.
The family was spending the night on the rooftop of their house in the village of Kufr Dan in the occupied West Bank. Some here believe Ayman was arrested to put pressure on one of his sons to hand himself over. He's been wanted by the Israeli forces. Ayman's widow Rima was already in mourning for her brother, who was killed by Israeli forces on Wednesday, the first day of Israel's largest military assault on the occupied West Bank in more than 20 years. Now she's receiving condolences for her husband.
They cornered us in the living room. My children and husband asked to go to the bathroom. They said no and only allowed my 12-year-old to go as she started crying. We don't know what happened to him.
Medical sources confirm signs of torture on Ayman's body. Ayman's family tells us he was taken from his house through this door, walking, blindfolded and handcuffed. He returned to them dead, with his picture now being displaced on the walls of the house. The walls of Kufr Dan village remind people of the Palestinians killed by Israeli forces in the past few years. Behind each one, there's a story of loss, pain and suffering. Israeli forces say they are fighting Palestinian fighters, but people here believe Israel wants to warn Palestinians that resisting its occupation will come at a heavy cost. Nida, Ibrahim, Jazeera, Palestine.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.